to All Cards Wild, the podcast. I'm Seton alongside my buddy Bennett. What's up, dog? How you doing?
Pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. Hanging in here. We are into week 9 of college football. I can't believe it's going by this fast, but I'm enjoying it while it's here. How about yourself?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah, very good, very good. This is All Cards Wild. Go to allcardswild.com. Check that out. It's weekly, free, easy fantasy football platform. There's a bunch of videos explaining how it works. It's pretty unique. It's not like anything else that anybody else is doing. It's really a lot of fun. A format that you've probably seen before on social media. So the minute you see it, you'll be like, oh, yeah, I know exactly how this game works.
Yep.
With one twist, there's cards that you can put on it to maximize your points. So that's really awesome. I feel like, Bennett, this week, we'll get to this in a minute, but I feel like you had actually a pretty big week. A couple of good calls.
I did.
Yeah. Yeah, you had a couple of good calls. A couple of standout performances this week, actually. Gunnar Stockton, Georgia.
Yeah.
Dude balled. That's a big win, too.
He played pretty much about as perfect as you can get. He had 290 yards and 4 touchdowns on, I think, only 5 incompletions, which is pretty nuts. I didn't think this would be the type of game that Gunnar Stockton had to come in and take over. I really thought this was going to be a different type of game plan, but he really just kind of dominated from the get-go. He just never really lost a step during the whole game. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's a big day, big performance for them. Another one that you called actually this week in the league, Jeremiah Love, Notre Dame running back.
Oh yeah,
dude, holy smokes, he went off. In that
game. He had 200, I think, 60 all-purpose yards or something like that. Like he had 50 receiving yards with the 230 rushing yards, and that game was unbelievable. Just to watch Notre Dame just run the ball over and over again, and they're really, USC kind of just didn't really ever stop it. I think Jeremiah Love had 8 yards a carry. So if you can do that, you can win any football game. I can say that.
Yeah, and those rivalry games like that, that's how you just kind of cement your legacy,
100%.
Is having those monster nights like that.
100%.
Well, yeah, he was one of your calls from this week. Why don't we get into those real quick? We'll recap last week.
Yeah, so next week. I was calling this probably 2 or 3 podcasts ago saying I really want to go one week where I hit everyone. And thankfully enough, this week I went 5 for 5. So that was awesome. That felt good. Finally needed that one. So Liam Sazarka out of Air Force, he played unbelievable. Kind of exactly how I thought he was going to play. The whole, he runs the ball a lot and he hit escape artists. I think he had 2 rushing touchdowns, something like that. So he had a great game. Jeremiah Love obviously hit student body right. I think he probably hit that card maybe 6 times. So that was pretty good. Mekhi Lemon hit route runner, but he didn't have the best game. But he still hit route runner because
still hit.
Exactly. Because for a bad game for him is 80 yards, but that's still going to hit the card. So he hit Elijah Surratt, the other receiver I had out of Indiana, my fault. He hit as well. He had another great game. He continues week after week to just not surprise me much anymore because I'm kind of used to it, but I did not know how good he was. And then lastly with Isaiah Cummings, he hit on the Sport Pepper, which is becoming my new favorite card for tight ends because I want to believe that a tight end can get more than 1 catch. He can get 3 or 4. So great week. It was a very high scoring week for a lot of people in the league, and it was. I'm glad I went 5 for 5. I'll say that.
Well, now, you went 5 for 5, but see now for this week coming up now, there's the expectations are there. You flirted with it a couple of times here, but now it's how well do you know? Are we going this next week is what, Big 12?
Big 12, yes, sir. Big 12.
Right. So Big 12, this week's featured matchup, Houston at number 25, Arizona State.
Yep.
Arizona State, they just had a big upset of Texas Tech, who I think was ranked 11th at the time.
Yeah.
That's a big win for a team like that.
Huge win. That game was awesome to watch. Pretty honestly, really unexpected. I didn't really know where Arizona State was at this year, but that game definitely solidifies them, and they definitely are deserving of that 25 spot. Okay, so now we're here on the grid, and these are going to be my picks for this week. I'm going to go with Sam Levitt at quarterback. And now, obviously, you see I went with the last QB, the number one QB. And I'm picking Sam Levitt because not only is he coming off a great game against Texas Tech, I also played Sam Levitt in high school when he was a sophomore and I was a senior, and he was absolutely incredible. For running back, I'm going to go with Cameron Dickey from Texas Tech. Now, obviously, Texas Tech lost that game last week, but Dickey had a really good game. And when I was looking back through his game logs, he's been very consistent this season. And I think you can put student body right on him. It's like my favorite running back card. If you have a solid running back, a bell cow that can get a lot of carries, they'll always hit this. So I'm going to go with him. By the way, on Sam Levitt, I forgot to say, I'm going to put Bazooka on him. He's coming off a big win with a really great stat line. I think he's going to follow it up again with this game against Houston. Going on to wide receiver, I'm taking Sam Levitt's favorite target, Jordan Tyson. This guy has been incredible the whole entire season. I mean, he's projected 21.1 points. That's what he should get, which is what a lot of receivers wish to get, So Jordan Tyson, he's been playing great. He's averaging a ton of yards, and I'm going to throw a route runner on him. This has been a really solid card for a lot of really true wide receiver ones on a lot of teams. So for Tyson, who's definitely the wide receiver one, I think this will hit. Texas Tech, I'm going to go with Eakin. I haven't exactly decided yet which card I want to go with. I might go with 5-star. I'm still trying to I'm thinking about that one. And for my tight end, I'm going with the $5 pick at tight end. I told you guys earlier, I'm trying to respect the tight ends. I want to see them do well. Michael Trigg out of Baylor. I think he could have a really good game. I'm going to put Sport Pepper on him. I think he can have, a multiple catch game and do really well for us. So that is my lineup for you guys.
Those are your locks for the week.
Those are my locks.
Yep. All right. First of all, dude, I feel like you just breezed right past the whole I played against Sam Levitt thing in high school.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You have to tell that story. What happened? Yeah. What was the game like? How was it?
Yeah. So this was a game where it was a really good matchup coming into it. And I remember our defensive coach was just saying, there's a sophomore quarterback. He's been playing really solid, but hopefully we can try to, shake him.
Should we pause down real quick? Should you stop sharing your screen?
Oh, yeah. I can do that.
I just don't know if we're not getting your face telling the story.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You know what I mean? That's all. I just want to make sure
100%. Good catch.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'll just do it again.
Yep.
That's it. Those are your locks for the week.
Yep.
Hey, dude, I feel like you just breezed past the Sam Levitt story. You can't just say, I'm picking him because I played in high school against him, and then not tell the story. How was he? How was the game? Was he crazy awesome, or did he look normal?
It was a very crazy game. It was a really tight game. Honestly, it was a high scoring game. Luckily enough, we did end up we beat Sam Levitt. We won. But this dude was a sophomore when I played him as a senior. And he was one of the best quarterbacks I've ever seen play in, especially Oregon high school football. I've never seen anything like it. He played he played for a school called Westview before he transferred to West Lynn when he played a little bit for his junior and senior year, I believe. But at Westview, he was incredible. I mean, he didn't make any mistakes really. He I think he had 3 touchdowns. Played an incredible game, and it was just kind of funny when I saw him on the grid again. I just thought about I remember shaking his hand walking up to the middle of the field when we were doing the coin toss, and now he's balling out at Arizona State and really leveling up this program. And I really hope to see. Hopefully, maybe he can make it to the NFL. That'd be so cool. So that's my little Sam Levitt story, and I did beat him, so I'm 1-0 against Sam Levitt. Yeah. But it doesn't matter.
Was it just the way he threw the ball looked different, or was it how accurate it was?
It was really. Coming from someone who played offensive line and kind of see a lot of plays where the quarterback gets rattled, he was so comfortable in the pocket. The whole game, you could just see he was checking his reads. He never got flustered, never any of that, and he just over and over again, just right play, right read. Yeah. There we go, scrambled here, good play. He never was forcing it. It was it was one of those where I was just how is this guy a sophomore doing this? But
that's wild.
Yeah, so. Good game to you, Sam. But and I'm going to take you, and I'm rooting for you this week. So those are my picks.
I like that, dude. That's big of you, man. I like that you're taking them this week. That's really cool. I also noticed that you doubled up with Jordan Tyson going quarterback wide receiver,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Do you know, I haven't noticed, but is that like a strategy that you do often, or did it just so happen this week?
I think it's a strategy I've done before, but I think in this case this week,
Hmm.
and honestly for the case of Jordan Tyson, who is he's really, really good, it kind of was just fitting that I think it'd be kind of fun that I'm already rooting for the quarterback to have a great game, and I put bazooka on him, which is a passing stat. So I want him to pass the ball, and there's no better receiver to pass it to than Jordan Tyson. I mean, he's, like I say, he's projected 21 points, which is unbelievable. So um, for this week, this is the strat, and hopefully it works. I really think they can put up points against Houston, but remember it's college football, so who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I did notice that there's no Mountaineers on the whole grid. Not a single West Virginia Mountaineer in that whole Big 12 bracket. I even wore my West Virginia hoodie this week, dude. That's garbage. I noticed that.
They're hating on you, man. They're hating on him. Oh, man.
That's garbage, dude. Come on. I know we're down, but jeez.
No.
Hey, it's All Cards Wild. It's weekly, free and easy. We Freezy. I gotta get him a We Freezy mention.
We Freezy.
There.
We Freezy.
Jeremiah loves We Freezy. Well, yeah, we gotta start doing like a We Freezy Player of the Week or something like that.
Yeah. I think last week. I mean, I guess if we want to do last week, it's either Jeremiah Love or Gunnar Stockton, and they both single-handedly dominated those games. So I kind of know who I want, but I want to hear who you pick first.
I'm a little maybe biased towards Jeremiah Love, just because of the hype going into that game. The hype that there always is around that game.
Yeah.
I don't know how many more times too we're going to see USC Notre Dame.
Exactly.
So it feels like there was a lot on that one. That's a win you really wanted to get, and it was sort of on his back.
Yeah, I was going to say Jeremiah Love too. Obviously, quarterbacks get so much praise for good games, and they're always winning MVPs and Heismans and things like this. So watching a running back come out here and completely dominate the game, I just feel like it should go to him. He can only do so much when the ball's in his hands, way less than what a quarterback would usually have. So kudos to Jeremiah Love. He's definitely the We Freezy Player of the Week. So do you have a prediction for next week?
Do I have a prediction for next week?
Yeah.
What kind of prediction?
Like, who do you think will win We Freezy Player of the Week next week?
Who do I think is winning We Freezy Player of the Week? It could be Jordan Tyson.
Yeah.
It could be. He definitely sold me on his greatness.
Mm-hmm.
That would be pretty cool to see. I kind of want to see your buddy do well. Well, not your buddy.
Yeah,
but,
Levitt.
Yeah,
my buddy. We can call him my buddy.
So you guys are best friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Roommates last year.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I think I'm gonna go with it. This is my favorite pick here, and I really hope it hits. I want to see Diego Pavia go off against Missouri. It's number 10 versus 15, and I want to see a big game out of Pavia. I love watching him.
Yeah, he's a lot of fun. Let's see, a couple of big ones. You got Texas A&M, LSU. LSU need a dub, man.
Yeah, huge.
They need a big win. Yeah, Missouri, Vandy, dude. How about shout out Vandy real quick?
Top 10. It's so awesome to see that they're literally top 10.
Yeah. That is, UCLA's got a big game coming up. Anyway, we could probably talk about this all night. But I got to run.
Yeah.
So, Bennett, it's great talking to you. Thank you for if you've made it this far through the All Cards Wild podcast. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Bennett. Any parting words? Any words of wisdom?
Cheer. How about cheer for Sam Levitt this week? Cheer for Sam Levitt.
This turns into the Sam Levitt pod.
Sam Levitt show. Here we go.
Yeah. All right, my man. Have a great week. All right, and I'll see you.
You as well.